The gift of flight has finally arrived on Xbox Series consoles. A game well known for being unbelievably difficult to get running well on PC is somehow now running at 4K resolution and a locked 30 frames per second on the small $500 Series X. I've been able to fly around Japan during a thunderstorm, visit the pyramids of Giza, and doing this all from the comfort of my living room. I've also been able to do it all for free, as like all first-party titles, it's available day one on Game Pass. There really is nothing quite like Microsoft Flight Simulator, and here is our review of it for the Xbox Series consoles. We do have a great full review of the game done by site co-founder John Clark that I'll link in the comments below. This review will focus more on how the game runs on console along with my opinions of it. This title trashed my laptop, and even at low settings and 1080p resolution, I could barely maintain 30 frames per second back at launch. On both the Xbox Series X and S though, it is a rock-solid 30 at a respective 4K and 1080p each, and with VRR enabled, the game uncaps the frame rate and feels and looks somehow even better. It's impossible to tell exactly what the frame rate is, but when I was at 50,000 feet above the world, the readings were maxed out at 120 Hz, and buzzing around New York, I saw my monitor reporting over 90 Hz consistently. Control-wise, if you have ever played the game before on PC, you will need a mouse at first. I'm sure this will be cleaned up quickly in a patch, but for now, if you have already played the game before on PC, you unfortunately will need to attach a mouse, go into the controller settings, and set your controller to default. Once you do this, the game functions perfectly, using only the controller. It was an annoyance for a few minutes, but since finding out the fix, thanks to Naughty, everything has been smooth sailing. There are a variety of guided experiences and challenges that you can partake in for the newbies to the genre, like myself. The heart of the game, though, is the world map. From there, you can choose any airport or just any part of the world in general and go. You can choose the destination or don't, it's up to you. Flying around my hometown with AI assistance to keep me from crashing on takeoff was a breeze, and the breadth of options available can be almost overwhelming at first. This is a game that will demand your time if you want to fully understand it. But once you have the basics down, the brilliance in how everything is laid out helps you quickly get up in the air and start staring at just how beautiful our planet can be. This, in my estimation, is the overall best looking video game of all time. The sheer scope of what they achieved here using a mix of local compute, cloud compute, and Bing Maps is stunning in every way. While I type this review, I have the game running autopilot on a trip from my hometown now, back up to where I was born. Flying along the coast of America, I look over and forget that it's a game. Few things have ever looked so realistic, and nothing has ever touched this scale. You can fly anywhere, in any weather you want, or with accurate live weather info as well. Putting the game on my wife's system, I quickly loaded into my Series X and was flying alongside her plane in real time. The fact that it runs so well on a system so affordable in comparison to a top-tier PC is a testament to what wizards the developers at Asobo are. As far as I can tell, the sound effects are accurate. The music is a mix of chill and triumphant sounds, and the AI voice chatter from the comms is very well done. Overall, I'm yet to find a negative for this version of the game in comparison to PC. I downloaded the main portion as well as the offline pack, and all 5 of the world enhancement packs, which brings my game up to a hefty 117GB install. You can easily get away with the 42GB main install if you want though, as long as your internet's fast enough, and the title will be coming to Xbox game streaming in the future. In conclusion, Microsoft Flight Simulator on Xbox Series consoles is everything I could have ever dreamed of for the port. As it is of course on Game Pass, there is no reason to not give it a go and take a few trips around the world as long as you've got the internet for it. If you just want to see the cities, you can use the drone mode and not worry about flying at all. It's a simulator that is truly for everyone, and it's an experience that can be truly life-changing. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you can, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, you can tick that little bell and know whenever we post. And we'll see you here next time on XboxEra.